Did you know health insurances are compulsory in Germany? Anyone who's living in Germany must have a health insurance. So there are two forms of, or let's say the two types of coverages available. 74.4 million people prefer to go for a statutory health insurance, while 9 million people prefer to go for a private health insurance. So about me, I am Akshay Subkar. I make a videos on how to get settled in European countries such as Germany. So in this video, we are going to talk about everything related to the health insurance, what are the types are available, which is the best one and suitable for your case. So without any further ado, let us deep dive into this topic. So now let us understand what is a statutory health insurance and what is private health insurance. So just to put it everything in a simple words, statutory health insurance is also known as a gesetzliche Krankenversicherung, GKV. In super simple words, it's like a biggest health club of Germany, which is regulated by a public body. Everybody wants to join this part of health club, wherein everybody puts in their money, and in return they get the medical treatment whenever it is necessary for them. And on the other hand, they also have a private health insurance. So one who is not able to get into a statutory health insurance can opt in for a private health insurance, which is also known as a Privat Krankenversicherung. Now it's time to understand the difference between statutory health insurance and private health insurance. So no matter what type of health insurance you have, you go to the same doctor and get treated in the same hospital. It just the difference comes when it is like a different additional services. So let's say if you have a private health insurance and if you would like to make an appointment with the specialist doctor, it is easy for you to find a specialist doctor. Also, if you have to get hospitalized, you might end up getting your private room in the hospital. It's because why? Whenever a private health insured person is getting treated at the hospital or at the doctors, they get paid more compared to the statutory health insured person. But it's not that the every benefit goes to the private health insurance. There are mostly the bigger benefits which comes also with the statutory health insurance. Let's say if in private health insurance you pay your premium based on your health conditions, so the more you fit are, the less you pay. But it's quite opposite in statutory health insurance. So let's say if you make more money, then you pay more. If you earn less, then you pay less. Also, statutory health insurance comes with one biggest benefit, which is like for your entire family, you do not have to pay any additional premiums. So let's say if you have a spouse in your family, child, elderly people, they are automatically covered under your insurance premium without any additional cost. But on the other hand, if you have a private health insurance, in case of every added family member, you will have to pay extra premium. Now let us understand which is the best and suitable health insurance for your case. So for talking about an employees in Germany, let's say if you got a employment from German company, XYZ company, in that case, before even your first day of work, they will ask you to submit the health insurance membership number to prepare the documentation. I'm gonna explain why they ask for this documentation, but let us understand what is the criteria to choose the right set of health insurance when you come here as an employee. So one who is going to earn, let's say, more than 66,000 euros per year, then he gets to choose in between statutory health insurance or private health insurance. Like I explained earlier, statutory health insurance is based on your earnings throughout that year, and private health insurance is based on your age and your level of fitness. So if you earn more, then you pay more as a premium in statutory. If you have a private health insurance, then you have a fixed term. So now let us understand why your employer is asking for this documentation from you. So here in Germany, usually the health insurance contribution for statutory falls in between 15 to 17%. So it's not that 100% you have to bear. Of 17%, 50% will be paid by your employer. So let's say, as an example, if you have to pay 500 euros as your health insurance premium, in that case 250 euros will be paid by your employer and 250 will be deducted from your salary. So my wise advice would be, if you have families tagging along with you in Germany, in that case you should be definitely going or thinking about the statutory health insurance. Unless you are earning more than 66,000, then you get to choose. So now talking about the student category, if you want to be here in Germany as a student, it is mandatory for you to have a health insurance certificate beforehand. Let's say before even securing an admission in Germany, because it is part of your document submission. So these days the process is pretty much simple. I am going to put a link in the description below about the statutory health insurance companies. You can simply go on their platform, upload your documents, and within few days you get your health insurance certificate. And there are some exceptional companies which provides you the certificate in a digital form, which I personally have used in case of my application process. So talking about the premiums for students, so for me, when I was using a statutory health insurance company known as a Technischer Krankenkasse or TK, the premium amount was initially 105 euros, but these days it is 125 euros. And if you are a student who wish to be here about 30 years old, then in that case you do not get the statutory health insurance. You have to choose a insurance company within the private list. So also I'm going to put some link in the description below for the private insurance companies. You might go there and take a look and go for the one which is convenient or suitable for your case. Now let us understand which is the suitable health insurance for a self-employed person in Germany. So like I said earlier, whenever you go for the statutory health insurance, it is already calculated based on your earnings. So let's say if you come here as a self-employed person or who is running here your own business, in that case, if you go for the statutory health insurance, then the amount of premium might be higher because it is based on your earning. So then it is advisable from my side that if you want to be here as a self-employed person, then always go for the private health insurance companies. So the private health insurance companies will offer a basic plan from 300 to 500 euros. If you want to go for a comfortable plan, let's say the combi plan, that will cost you in between 500 to 650 euros. And if you would like to go for the premium plan, then it will cost you in between 700 to 900 euros. And for private health insurance, always remember it is calculated based on your health, your lifestyle, your fitness. So the amount of the plan might change, but that's the something tentative which I have gathered so far. So now moving forward with the next category, what we see these days is health insurance for AU pair. I don't know many of you are already aware of this term or not, but for me it was something new. So AU pair is someone is coming from abroad country to support you in your household work, let's say taking care of your garbage, taking care of your gardening, looking after your child. And since they are coming from abroad countries, they definitely needs to have a health liability and different sort of health insurances to get the 100% coverage. So we have a lot of different websites available these days who is providing you the term plan for such AU pairs. I am also going to put a link in description below, and also you see some of the companies popping up on the screen. If you are interested in such type of insurance, definitely you can take a look and go for one. So now moving forward with the next category is for one guest, let's say, who is coming to Germany to meet his friends, family, or just traveling Germany to explore. In that case, you will also need a health insurance, and there is one company typically called Hansen Maker Krankenversicherung. These days they are providing an attractive health insurance packages. If you're interested in such type of health insurance, then definitely go ahead and take a look. I'm also going to put in the description below. And that's everything I think from my end which I wanted to cover in this video. If I have missed out on anything, just do let me know in the comment section so that I can make a new video on that topic. And until then, stay healthy, stay wealthy. Auf Wiedersehen.